All right, guys. On a night when everyone was watching Victor Wembanyama and Scoot Henderson, I watched the Jazz and Portland Trailblazers, and I'm here to tell you what happened. Let's talk about it as the Hoopsner Show. All right, guys. Well, oh, the intro video's not done yet, so I've already screwed it up. All right, guys. The Utah Jazz, it's late at night, okay? Give me a break. But the Utah Jazz played against the Portland Trailblazers, and they got their first win. Let's talk about the Portland Trailblazers first, then the Utah Jazz. But even before we do that, let's talk about prize picks, guys. Please, if you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, go to prize picks to sign up for up to $100 match on your picks. We did the live stream earlier and we did prize picks. I picked the over on Jordan Clarkson and Damian Lillard, and I got it, and it tripled the down payment. So I put down $20, made 60. Go there. You can win easy, just as easy as me. Literally, they said 12 and a half points for Damian Lillard. I picked the over. I got it. They said 9.5 for Clarkson. I went over. I got it. Go do it yourself and win at Prize Picks, and make sure to use promo code HoopsNerd to get the match up to $100 free money. All right, first, the Portland Trailblazers came into this, and like we said, we bet on Damian Lillard, who played 24 minutes tonight. He was 6 for 10 from the field, 3 for 6 from three. He scored 21 points. He looked like he was his old self. He moved well. He shot the ball well. He had his patented step back threes, the big time scoring and just monster shooting that he does was there all night. And so Damian Lillard looks great, and so I'm happy for Blazers fans. You've got your star back. He looks just like the old school Damian Lillard. And so if the Blazers have that, then they have a good shot this year to make the playoffs. I think they should make the playoffs. Anthony Simons also played 26 minutes tonight. He was 4 for 13 from the field. The thing with him is just the defense, because we know he can score the ball tonight. It wasn't completely efficient, but 3 for 8 from the field. Not too bad. I like Anthony Simons. I wonder if he's ever going to be even an average level defender. We'll see, but he is an incredible scorer. So this Blazers team is going to beat people by just absolute offense. And if they can do that, then they should be pretty good. And the other guy that we got a nice chance to watch tonight, 22 minutes for Jeremy Grant, who was 5 for 10 from the field and 3 for 5 from 3. And he looked really solid. The question for Jeremy Grant is, can he be a contributing piece to a winning team? He was that with Denver. He chose to go to Detroit because he got an opportunity to show what he could do. Now he goes to the Portland Trailblazers, and can he be kind of a contributing piece that plays off of a star like Damian Lillard? Tonight it looked like he could. So interesting stuff. That's all I really got for the Portland Trailblazers. They look really nice to me. All right, now let's talk about the Utah Jazz. The Jazz had a nice night. They win by just let's see, it's 118 to 101. At one point it was like over 20, which was pretty surprising. But for most of this game, and at the time when Damian Lillard and all the Blazers starters were in, the Jazz were still close in this one, and at times just kept a solid lead against the Portland Trailblazers. We got to give a shout out to Jared Vanderbilt. He's going to be probably one of our favorite players this year. He is basically just a Swiss Army knife. Tonight, 7 rebounds, 4 points. He kind of brings those Dennis Rodman stat lines where he's just an incredible rebounder, where he's not super tall. They have him listed here on NBA.com as a small forward, which I guess is true because you had Larry Markkinen on the floor and Kelly Olynyk at center. Just a pretty big front line for the Jazz, but +9 for Jared Vanderbilt, who, like I said, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. The guy is just super athletic. He plays incredibly hard. He rebounds the ball. He does everything you'd want from one of your defensive players. So really nice to see. The question with him is, can he become a better offensive player? And tonight, 2 for 4 from the field, which is not surprising. He is good around the rim. He is athletic. He knows how to score around the rim, mostly dunking the ball. Can he get some sort of outside shot? We shall see, but he's a lot of fun for now. Larry Markkinen bounced back, came down to earth a little bit tonight. He was 0 for 5 from 3, 2 for 9 from the field. He did have 7 points. Um, the thing I like from Larry Markkinen is he's got like a nice mid-range game, and he's showing us a little more than what you probably expect. I think when you've watched Markkinen, you kind of look at him as like a kind of like a spot up 3 point shooter who plays off of a dominant playmaker, but he can kind of get his own a little bit, and he showed that tonight. They gave the ball to Markkinen in the post a little bit, so it's going to be fun to watch Markkinen develop. It does seem like his Eurobasket skill set is kind of coming over, and so can the Jazz kind of give Larry Markkinen a little more chance to prove himself? And it looks like it might be worth it because he is showing an ability to get his own bucket. And maybe in a year or two, when the Jazz get Victor Wembanyama, maybe Larry Markkinen will be playing power forward next to him. We'll see. Jordan Clarkson had a nice night. Like we said, last game, his numbers were not great. Tonight, 5 for 8 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3, perfect from the free throw line for 19 points. Jordan Clarkson, when he is on, he is fantastic. And tonight he showed why he won that Sixth Man of the Year 2 years ago. When he is efficiently scoring, he's really nice. And that was the surprise thing for the Jazz this game was that Jordan Clarkson started tonight over. So Malik Beasley started last game. Jordan Clarkson started tonight at that shooting guard spot. I think we all kind of expected Colin Sexton to start. I don't know what's going to happen with that. What's interesting is that Will Hardy is experimenting with lineups. He's kind of giving everyone a chance to play. And I like that he's not feeling pressure to start certain players. He is starting, I guess, what he thinks is his best players, perhaps. You know, Kelly Olynyk is getting minutes over Walker Kessler with that starting lineup. We did not see a lot of Agbaji again tonight. Only 6 minutes for him, which is disappointing. I'd like to see more Agbaji. Anyways, Mike Conley also played 21 minutes tonight. 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from 3. 16 points and a plus 11 for Mike Conley. If the Jazz want Victor Wembanyama, then they need to not play Mike Conley very much. Because Mike Conley's looked really good for the Jazz. He is a very good player, and he's looking like the Mike Conley from before last season. Honestly, he looks really great. Colin Sexton, we already kind of mentioned him, but he had another efficient offensive night. 5 for 9 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. He did have 3 rebounds and 1 assist, 13 points. So efficient scoring from him, but a -1 overall. That's going to be the name of the game for Colin Sexton is can he be a player that impacts winning? Can he get you wins? And he can definitely show, he's definitely shown in 2 games in preseason, and I know it's just preseason, but he's shown an ability to score at an efficient level. So we'll see how that goes into the season. Will he continue to do that? Can he do the other things? Can you defend? Can you get your teammates involved? We talked about it a little bit. Can you score efficiently? Can you get your teammates involved and play make for other players? And can you play defense? If you can do 2 out of those 3 things, then you become a really nice player. If you do all 3, then you're kind of like an all-star player. But he's showing that he can do the one. He can score efficiently. So it's really just important to see, can he do more? We mentioned Walker Kessler. He's looking so comfortable. Tonight he had a lot of rookie moments, but they weren't like, they were just moments where he had one play where he defended the rim and then fell out of bounds, and the ball came down and he tried to grab the ball while he was out of bounds. They're just like little rookie moments. He had a few moments where he had the ball in traffic and started trying to dribble it out when he should have passed it out to the guard. Rookie things. He had another play where he rebounded the ball and brought it down and it got stolen. And those are just things he's going to learn as he plays. But Kessler showed that he has nice touch around the rim, good hands. He's showing, like he did in college, an ability to protect the rim. He kind of reminds me of Hassan Whiteside. I think he can be that type of player. And if he can show that he can defend in space, then he becomes even more impressive and better for the Jazz. But so far, he's looked pretty impressive in what he does, and it'll be fun to watch him develop over the season. I mentioned him before, but Stanley Johnson did not play in the Jazz's last game, but he did play tonight, and I was actually impressed. I felt like he impacted the game. He made a lot of winning plays. He had some nice rebounds. Tonight, he came away with 5 rebounds. 2 of those were offensive. He was just out there kind of like a wrecking ball. He kind of is a little reminiscent to me of Jay Crowder. He's big. He's strong. He's got that big body. And he actually scored at an efficient clip tonight, 2 for 4 from the field. He had 5 points. He was a +3. And like I said, he's got that big body, kind of like like Jay Crowder, and he can defend pretty well. So I think he's a player that I think the Jazz will look at more and more as this. I really hope so. I hope he's not one that they cut, because the Jazz do need to cut 3 players by the time the season starts. Although I think we might be seeing someone like Saben Lee, perhaps Bolmaro. Bolmaro played tonight. I just don't see them signing him. Saben Lee's going to get cut. Cody Zeller is on a 10-day. I don't think he'll be on the Jazz after this preseason. They will definitely I could see them cutting Bolmaro. We'll see. Bolmaro's just kind of, I can't remember. He's either a rookie or his second year. I think he's a rookie. I can't remember, but he's got some interesting things about him, but I don't know if he's an NBA player. So we'll see what happens. And then there's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They might just cut Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I don't know, but that's going to be interesting. Let's see. Who else did we want to talk about, or are we about done? Ochai Agbaji had 6 minutes. He was 2 for 4 from the field. I like him. I don't know why he doesn't play more. I would like the Jazz to make some trades so Agbaji can play more and the Jazz can lose games, because Victor Wembanyama looks incredible. So, and Simone Fontecchio had some nice little moments tonight. He played in the game, was a +7. He is interesting. He missed a dunk and he missed a 3, but he was fun to watch. And so, we'll see what happens with him. Sorry. All right, guys, I think that's all I got tonight. It's late. It was a late West Coast game, but it was fun to watch. I am very happy that I I DVR'd the Wembanyama Scoot Henderson game, and it apparently lived up to every expectation. So let's give a shout out to our All-Stars. You guys are incredible. And for those that watch the live stream, thanks for joining. JB, Just Buckets, JB, Baby Elliott, Matson, Zap Watts, Total Game Domination, TGD, Christian House Money to Haas, Tyson Price, The Price is Right, X marks the spot for Zintis, Jordan the Goat Besserell, Joshua Hansen, the Danish Destroyer, Ezekiel Raicibe, the Man for Down Under, Austin R. Grant, Editor Extraordinaire, Donald schooling all of us, DW to CB, Darren Williams to Carlos Boozer, Jorge Arrizaga, mi amigo de abajo, Patrick Akubo, the Connoisseur, and Robert Hall of Fame. Guys, go get your Prize Picks money. Go sign up, use promo code HoopsNerd. And if you are new here, like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Guys, I will talk to you next time.